Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and peace be upon all of you guys. I do hope that you're all doing well. So, Bleu de Chanel, one of the most well-known and appreciated fragrances in the community, and also by people who aren't necessarily engrossed in the perfume world. A true blue fragrance, as the name suggests, which is suitable for all seasons, daytime or nighttime, and could be easily used as a daily driver and even dressed up if need be. The first release of this superstar line happened back in 2010 on the 30th of September when the Eau de Toilette, the EDT, was released. Then in the summer of 2014 we got the Eau de Parfum, and then we got the Parfum in 2018, which is actually my favorite from the line. And also last year on the 26th of August we got the exclusive. Now the first two I mentioned were created by Jacques Polge, and the other two by Olivier Polge. That being said, in today's video I'm actually going to discuss about a clone slash dupe of the Bleu de Chanel line, of the Bleu de Chanel line in general, which is also in my top 5 of all time. And that is none other than the Club de Nuit Iconic from Armaf. In this case, guys, as always, let's take a look at the presentation. In this case, we have the typical Armaf Club de Nuit style bottle. On the front, we do get Club de Nuit Eau de Parfum, 105 milliliters concentration, iconic. As we usually have this circle with kind of a stone here. On this side, we have a sticker with Armaf. On this side we do have Club de Nuit, and we have this kind of a pattern that suggests a vortex of kind. On the top we have the Armaf logo. On the back we have the ingredients, the Armaf logo once again, and on the bottom we have the barcode, some more information, and it would seem that my bottle was manufactured in June 2023 in France. Now, I did buy mine from Notino on the 2nd of August 2024 for the equivalent of $46.33. In this case, I'll go right ahead and pop up the bottle from the box, and once again, Armaf comes with this bit of paper here that resembles the Creed, the way Creed does with its presentations. We have a couple of Club de Nuit fragrances here, and here we have the bottle, quite gorgeous, with that vortex kind of a pattern. We have the Armaf kind of a chain, Club de Nuit iconic, Eau de Parfum, kind of a silver cap, nothing on this side, Club de Nuit on this side, a sticker here on the bottom, nothing on the cap. Okay, and it also says Armaf on the atomizer, quite a solid cap. Okay, let's take a look at the atomizer. Not so great, honestly. In general, the atomizers from the Club de Nuit line aren't awesome. However, it's all about the juice, as always. So, and also, like always, I do not recommend you picking it up from the cap. Okay, let's discuss further. Okay, so the notes, as per Armaf's own website, are as follows. We have top notes of grapefruit, lemon, mint, pink pepper, and coriander. As for the middle notes, we have ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, and melon. And the base notes, we have incense, amber, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, labdanum, and woody notes. Now, ever since I've encountered the Bleu de Chanel DNA, especially the Parfum, I was amazed and astonished of how fantastic they come across. Fresh, incensey, strong and masculine. And I really wanted to get something similar to this DNA, considering the high price they came at, unfortunately. And I did find 9am Dive, which I reviewed already on the channel, and I'm quite satisfied with that one. However, the Club de Nuit Iconic is a more accurate representation of Bleu de Chanel, and a better rounded fragrance, in my opinion. Now, just as a quick side note, usually when people talk about this one, they refer it as Club de Nuit Blue Iconic, and you can actually find it as such on websites such as Fragrantica, iFragrance, and so on. However, if you go on the Armaf website, the name Blue will not appear there, nor will you find it on the box itself or even the bottle. Now, it does open extremely fresh, citrusy, and pleasant, with a moderate but satisfying dose of spices. Ginger also plays a role as a note that elevates the overall smell and provides depth. We also get a healthy dose of incense, which together with the woodsy accord helps shape the overall Bleu de Chanel DNA. These are pretty much the notes that made Bleu de Chanel what it is. And we indeed can detect the DNA which I just mentioned in this fragrance quite easily. We also get a nice flowery undertone, most likely from the jasmine, and some creaminess from sandalwood. I personally am confident to recommend this one to anyone who's just starting the journey due to its high quality, the amazing scent profile, and versatility, and also its great price point compared to the Bleu de Chanel ones. Now, the longevity on this Blue Banger is around 12 hours and even more, and with a strong projection at least for 2 hours plus. So basically we're dealing here with a beast smoke kind of a fragrance. My rating for it, albeit I admit that I am biased since, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this one is in my top 5 all-time fragrances, and more specifically on the 4th one. So yeah, it is a 10 out of 10. Quite a gorgeous and amazing fragrance. Loud, fresh, versatile, manly, and can be worn pretty much in any setting, and you won't offend anyone. At work, school, gym, outside, for a walk or running errands, and so on and so forth. You won't offend anyone with this one. It does have a high mass appeal factor. Yeah, so also just a quick thing, you might have seen the new one which just appeared, the Club de Nuit Iconic X-Straight, if I remember correctly. However, people in general, from what I saw in the reviews, still watch for this one above that one. Even so, I'm still curious to check that one out, hopefully in the future. So yeah, guys, pretty glad that I'm able to discuss with you one of my favorite fragrances of all time among the ones which I own and or tried. And as I mentioned earlier, basically you cannot go wrong with this one. Extremely pleasant, satisfying, that incense woodsy combo with the citrus at the beginning. It's virtually impossible not to like it. However, there might be some people might say that they have some issues with some batches as far as longevity goes, and sometimes even the quality of the ingredients. However, yeah, as usual, my recommendation would be for you to check it out before buying it. However, as I try to mention from time to time, the goal of fragrances is not to amass as many as possible. However, it is to experience as many fragrances as possible and see how they, what memories they evoke, what kind of a mood they provide, and maybe later on the road, maybe purchase a couple. So hey guys, this was pretty much it regarding my views on the Club de Nuit Iconic from Armaf. An amazing fragrance. The blue color matches with the type of perfume it is. Extremely versatile, made for all seasons, daytime or nighttime. This was it guys. I do hope that my review was useful to you guys. And I hope that I'll see you in the next one, and I do wish you a wonderful day. Bye.